What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Roy's back now, guys. Welcome to Voltober. That's right, guys. We are in Voltober, man, not October, because Volt has been holding its line so good, and we got more news to throw on top of all the other things that we're already bullish on for this project. Let's touch on it. Before we begin, guys, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, do me a favor and please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Good to have you here, guys, so you don't miss a single piece of info, especially on this Vault news, guys, because you know how we rolling, man. So let's take a look at the chart, guys. We're sitting at 44 million market cap right now, sitting in the mid sixes. Very good looking entry. Never financial advice, but just my opinion from a friend to a friend. Good looking entry point that we see right here in the charts, man. If we're looking, it seems that we are slowly looking at a possible reversal in the overall chart. Well, let's see. Let's go take a look at how the overall market's looking real quick. Oh, it very well might look that way, because take a look, guys. Take a look at our heavy hitters. Now let's come back over to Volt and let's go touch base on why this project has what it takes to be one of those heavy hitters when the bull cycle hits. Just to touch base on what September was, guys. 6 centralized exchange listings, dozens of partnerships that we can't even count right now, and official sponsors of Chainlink at the SmartCon conference, and also passing 50K official holders. And this is all done in September, which, safe to say, I think that was one of the worst months in the overall markets that I personally have experienced. So to see that Volt has performed like that, that is amazing, guys. Not only that, guys, but Volt is being listed on Shinobi Swap. So they're making partners with other big hitters in the DeFi community. They're not one up in the next person. They're aligning themselves with other communities, thus to increase the overall attention and traction that Volt is going to be doing in this market. Volt also has their own prepaid debit card. Yes, for Volt. You have a Volt Visa card by OKSC. This new integration will allow people in over 170 countries to pay with Volt on over 60 million Visa merchants worldwide. Now, let's be real. Right now is not the time to be spending any of the Volt, but it's good to know that when the time does come and Volt starts taking off, and I know there's going to be a good amount of people that don't even want to take out too much of their Volt even when we're already up a significant amount, because of the reflections that are going to be added to us by the time we get to that level. And when you think about how the reflections are going to be at that type of level, including the burn and the voltage change and everything else, the whole ecosystem in full commence, you can practically be living off of just that reflection, just using the reflections to pay your bills needs be, and only pull out when you want to make a big purchase of some sort. So guys, Volt is tackling all areas. Any area that you can think of, what they can do to apply some utility towards, they already ahead of you. They already have done it. Another listing right here. Exchange Volt in a secure and fast way without signups and custody of your funds on Swap Space. And on the topic of cards, customers from the US, 41 states can now buy Volt using their Visa or their MasterCard right over here. And this is what I want to really talk about right here, guys. This is the biggest, I think, of the heavy hitters, or one of the biggest, guys. If you don't remember, Elon GOAT token, it's been almost about a year. They've been roughly a year, I'd say. They've been working on an Elon statue, and also Volt has been partnered with them, as you can see. And yes, it's being delivered to Elon. So when Elon gets a hold of this, do you really think that he's just gonna overlook the time that people really took resources and effort to put this together on his behalf? You don't think he's gonna go ahead and talk about it on Twitter, especially when he knows that it's from the DeFi community? But that's just another icing on top of the cake, guys, because there is so much more that's in store. And keeping it honest with you guys, man, I've been looking through various different projects as well, man, and I do not see it pushing as strong as we've been seeing Volt, because it's to the point now where every day, every 2 days, it's some new news coming out. Volt is never inactive, never on their Twitter page, definitely not in the Telegram, that's for sure. And these are things that other projects can really take an example of if they want to set their investors in a way that they can all benefit when the markets really have that strong reversal. And how it's looking right now, I'm not saying this is an official reversal, but I am saying it's looking like a pretty good day. The overall market cap is up 2.67%. ETH has been holding pretty decent. It's been in the 1300s for quite a bit now. And a lot of people were saying, oh, ETH to 500, ETH to 700. I'm personally thinking that at this rate, we're not going to be seeing that. This is probably, if not the bottom, then very close to the bottom. Just my opinion. I'm not a trading expert, but I'm literally just calling it how I've been seeing it for these last couple of weeks now, because think about it. People are nervous that the price keeps dropping every time more inflation rates are announced, right? But aren't people already anticipating the fact that we are kind of like downhill as it is, like inflation is going to continue going up higher? So why are people waiting for the news to then decide to sell if they already know that this is what it is? Because when you really think about it, it's the people that drive up these prices. Yeah, it's institutions and huge retail money and stuff like that required, but all of those are ran by people. So it's like essentially they're giving the control to the higher people to manipulate how what's supposed to be decentralized, the people's way of earning, giving them that power. And so that's just a little bit of thoughts that I was having, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. I don't dive too deep into that type of stuff. I'm kind of just to hang back. I made my investments. I'm playing it cool, watching and reporting for you guys what's going on and any new things that come my way. That's just the lane that I chose to take. But for those that know more, man, let me know what you think in the comments, man. Do you think that what we're sitting in right now, the bearish market, could we really just snap out of it and just break out sooner than people are anticipating? Or are we still under the crutches of the hierarchy? Because to me, it's looking more and more like a mental game the more I keep looking at how everything reacts in the market. That's just my opinion. I got into DeFi because I'm a connoisseur for freedom for the people and to relinquish the power that the higher ups always have had over us. That's my personal conviction for getting into these type of investments. And so I just feel like it's only right that we kind of claim the power back. The products that are out right now, man, like it's just not, a lot of them is not worth it. I'm not talking about the other products out like that have been out. I'm talking about the new ones coming out, man. It's hard, man. Not all of them are bad, but it's a lot more bad than there is good right now, man. A lot of people are getting real stingy and greedy and just very short-sighted in just how they're launching tokens and stuff like that, man. So it's some shady waters out there. Make sure you guys are secured already. And that's why I consistently talk about Volt, because Volt is just the project that's continuously proven itself. I feel secure talking about this. I feel secure leaving my money in this project because I know the likelihood of it going really bad is a lot slimmer than it is in other projects of today. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I always appreciate it, man. I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, I will catch each and every one of you guys at the top.